Hi, I'm Dr. Ron McMorris of Elite Chiropractic in Livingston Parish, conveniently located off the I-12 corridor in Walker and Albany. If you suffer from sciatica, migraines, or other pain conditions, give us a call to see if we have a technique that best fits you. We have multiple techniques, including chiropractic adjustments, massage therapy, dry needling, rehab, and much more. Again, I'm Dr. Ron McMorris with Elite Chiropractic in Livingston Parish, Walker, and Albany.
At Hightower Dental Concepts, we take a compassionate approach to family dentistry. Our goal is to make your dental experience comfortable and informative so you can make the best dental care decisions for you and your family. We're welcoming new patients to our dental family at Essen & Perkins, and we look forward to meeting you soon at Hightower Dental Concepts. Call us today at 769-0031 or request your appointment at info@dentalconceptsbr.com.
Some call it joie de vivre, the joy of life. In Louisiana, it's our way of life. From music that shakes up your senses to food that wakes up your palate. That joy vibrates in every note we play and spices up every meal we serve. So come live life to the fullest. Come one, come y'all, come feed your soul in Louisiana. I'm Sean Ardway, inviting you to plan your trip at louisianatravel.com.
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.
Whitetail Properties is not your average real estate company. Land specialist and MSU alum Jeff Taylor in Mississippi and LSU fan realtor Cade Taylor have teamed up. Their sole purpose is uniting buyers and sellers of recreational land. If you're interested in hunting, ranch, investment, and timber properties, Whitetail Properties experts have the right real estate for you. Call Jeff Taylor, 601-248-9433, or Cade Taylor, 225-719-0495, or visit whitetailproperties.com.
Visit one of our 21 state parks all over Louisiana.
Let's go to the state park. There are 21 of them, you know. And state parks have biking and hiking, tubing, and we can even ride horses. Or we can go exploring and even swim by a beach. They have cabins, really nice ones, with long fishing piers.
Don't forget to tell them about the discounts.
Oh yeah, book 3 nights and we get the 4th night free.
Great job.
Thanks.
Louisiana State Parks, we're ready for your adventure.
I had a meeting with Dr. Barfield and it kind of just hit me. It probably is cancer. After the surgery, I wasn't scared anymore. I was looking forward to getting started with chemo. Not one time did I get a nurse in a bad mood. I was here for 5 hours at a time, and I did not dread coming. To get people from around the country to come to Baton Rouge, that says a lot right there. That this place is cutting edge.
And you're back with Rocket Right. I'm Betsy Barnes here with my guest co-host, Katie Perino-Guitro. You know Katie. You've seen Katie. If you don't, you need to. She's sitting in for Dr. Kay Solar, who is not able to be here tonight. Thank you again for being our guest.
Thank you for having me. This is probably... I'm not going to play favorites here, but this may be one of my favorite shows that I've been on. The other ones have been amazing, but I'm loving the music. The music is just making my day.
Well, I felt like we needed some music to uplift.
Definitely.
We wanted people to know about corn mazes and the events going on with the LSU Botanic Gardens, because you put on such major events there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Just count me in for all of it.
Oh. Check.
You know, yeah. And so we're really excited to have John Ruiz with us. He's a guitarist. He has got some music out. And, you know, we're really featuring Louisiana musicians because we need to. We need to support those musicians that are so talented and really are the flavor of Louisiana. What would we do without our rhythm, our beat, our music, our musicians?
Nothing.
We would be like, I'm sorry, Idaho. North
It's the
Dakota.
we
wouldn't have the personalities that we have. Our babies would have no rhythm. We wouldn't be able to dance at a young age. Like, come on.
So it's the triad: the food, the music, And the LSU football. I mean, I'm just kidding.
Well, I love live music. You love live music.
I do. I love it.
I love live music, and I get such energy from it.
I do
and
too.
I just
It feeds you.
any excuse to go hear good live music. So tell us the story of John Ruiz.
I've always played guitar, but I didn't start playing professionally until I was 36, which I did it kind of backwards. I'm
You don't
43
even look
now.
36 now.
I know. I appreciate that.
You do.
I'm
You look
holding
great. You look
on
wonderful.
to it for all it's got left. So I did, you know, I spent most of my 20s, the years you're supposed to be playing music, working on the road. We were going 7-8 months out of the year, and it was awesome. I've seen every corner of the country twice. And I've been to Idaho, and it's exactly like you think it is.
Is it really? You're like,
It's the polar opposite of Louisiana.
Oh.
It's pretty boring.
Lots of
Because we're
bland
out
food.
the box.
Bland food, no guitars. There's no guitars there.
But yeah, and once you know, my kids were raised and I did, you know, the things that you're supposed to do, I've always had music in me, and it took me a few years to kind of figure out where my path was going to lead. And I grew up loving storytelling country.
Oh, me too.
I love that.
I'm not
Me
so
too.
much. I'm not a pop country guy. You know, I like the sad old country songs and the
The
stories.
sing-along
and
songs that become somebody's memories.
Yes.
the ones that you carry with you. And so my dad was a Vietnam vet, and I've always been a massive supporter of veterans. We've worked
Yes.
with the
Yes, we
Veterans
are
Day
too.
Yes,
parade
indeed.
in town. And he had a story. He said when he got over to Vietnam, he ran into a kid from Plaquemine that he grew up with, he hadn't seen in years. And then there was another one. So he ran into two guys over there that he grew up with. And I said, well, did you have any other friends? Did you keep up with him? He said, there was a few good men. And that stuck with me. So
Wow.
it sounds as cliche as possible, but I dreamed this song. And then I reached out to two really good friends of mine, Kendall Schaefer and Jeffrey Allen Imler, because I know how they feel about veterans too.
Yes.
And they came in, and as soon as we all got in the studio together, we knew that this was how this kind of song was supposed to be told. So this is my first national release. It's done really good in some really unexpected spots. Czechoslovakia,
Wow.
country radio in England.
Wow.
I didn't know they had country radio.
Yeah.
in
I didn't
England.
either, but
The
you know,
English
the day
love
made-
our American country
love it.
music. But y'all were a few good men now telling the story of a few good men.
Yeah, so
and I
it's-
love that because there's a story within the relationship you have because of that story bringing you together.
Because when I first got into doing country and I went off on my own, they were my few good men. Like
Wow.
these guys took me in and said, all right, man,
So it came full
you're part
circle.
of us. So
Yeah,
it
your
really
father's
is.
Few Good Men, your Few Good Men.
Yeah.
And this song, which is, it's goosebumps is what it is.
Yeah.
I listened to it earlier and I was thinking, there's something beautifully heavy, especially with all of the culture that we live in right now and the support that we so desperately need to continue to give to our
Absolutely.
veterans. And while I didn't know the exact story, I was excited to hear. I had a feeling that it was going to be something as beautiful as this, that your father did something amazing in Vietnam and had
Yes.
these amazing friends, which is so neat. I
It's
I
a
love
great
it.
story, and it's a story that I wanted to tell. And you know, I'm outlaw country, so I figured the most outlaw
I
thing I
love
could
that,
do
little gritty.
was release a almost 5-minute song with no hook about Vietnam and try to make it a hit. Like,
Well, I don't know if we're going to have the full 5 minutes, but I want to make sure you lay it on us. So go ahead and share your song with us, and it's called A Few Good Men?
yes.
And people can find it on johnruiz.com.
everything, yeah.
Okay.
Me and Bobby Thompson and Ralph McGee, baddest biker gang that you've ever seen. 100 degrees in the Louisiana heat, torn up bike, skinned up knees. Just a few good men and me. Just a few good men and me. Me and big old Bobby in a brand new fatigue, crawling through that jungle like smoke through the trees, praying to God in a Vietnam song for the hope in our souls and the bullets for the gun. It's just a few good men and me. It's just a few good men and me. Back to the real world. Well, I was born and raised. Nightmares of napalm and the sweat on my face. God couldn't hear me, I forgot how to pray. Found some brand new friends in Jack and Jim Beam. Just a few good men and me. Just a few good men and me.
Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Rock It Right with Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar is brought to you by these generous sponsors. Partners One, better barter for Baton Rouge and beyond.
Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center, Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts, Advantage Health Solutions with Dr. Boyd Michael Helm, Hightower Dental Concepts with Dr. Leah Larson, City Group Hospitality including City Pork Brasserie and Bar, City Pork Catering, City Slice, City Taco, Rouge Creole, and Beau Soleil.
Talent 360 Consulting with Vicki Little. Jeff Taylor, Realtor and Forester with Whitetail Properties. The 3rd Street Songwriters Festival. Elite Chiropractic with Dr. Ron McMorris. LouisianaIsATrip.com. Take one. Thank you for making our show possible.